What's good? And welcome back to Modular Megane with your host, Megane. This is going to be a monthly update video with two special thank yous. I'm going to thank all my subscribers, and in addition to that, two of you could have a chance to win a gift card. But you're going to have to stay tuned and sit back and relax because it's story time. And let's start going off with the first thing about this video is going to be about. Completely forgot. So I'm going to give you a monthly update about all the topics we're covering on this channel. I know I'm juggling a lot. Life has been very busy. I've been blessed, but it's been very busy. And I'll take you through all of it. But first, I'm going to thank each and every one of you. So I'm going to go open my subscribers list. We don't have to organize this by subscriber count. All my subscribers, date subscribe. We're gonna go straight from the OGs that makes their subscriptions public. So that's how we're gonna do it. All right. We're starting off with you, Ernesto Sampsons, Hellfire, KB49, Kybre Greyblade, Arlo D, Pedro Valenzuela, Lucas Garrett, Maysai, Wolfie.C, Benny Ho. Let's increase this list. We got tons of subscribers we gotta thank. Lung Sai Kit, Cross Edge, Noah B the Stampede, Alexander Montanez. Montanez. We'll go with Montanez. Some Japanese fellows here. Shout out to my Japanese fans. Raf X, Barry Shaw, Tia Fergie, Senying 0305, MH Dragon Fury, Bayou S, Emmy Burt, Ronan 0021, T224. Let's see if I can remember that. Tanishi, Belgorath Phoenix, Nora Lowe, Mochio, some kanji, that might be Chinese. Edzri, more kanji. Noors, or Chinese characters. Let's see, some characters I haven't learned yet, but in parentheses, Tei, Johnny Shepherd, Poo Bodhi, SM3 Sam 97, Ryu Space K, Max Chia, Terry Toller, that looks like Korean, Ezekiel Trevino, Omega Shoutman X7, Sengoku, Senkong Chua, or B4896A, Fua Li Kui, Steven Sang, Chong Bini, or BNY. That looks like Sanskrit. Try. And let's see. Exynos Gamer. And we're going to go on to the next page. Iron 2894. Maya. I pronounced that backwards. Andrea Guy. Prince Kishiro. Hail to the Prince. Playlist. Oh yeah, I remember you. Daniel Zoids and Gundam Pilot Fuller. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. We both Zoids and Gundam Pilots. We're going to get into that. Franco Molina. TJ. Panda Fighter. Some random kanji. Not random kanji, that's the name. Silly me. Kanji I cannot read. Ani Mecha Neko. Jean Meijin. Oh, we got a Meijin in the house. Eric Nokubli. TS. Akira Ka. Arif Shandy. That looks like Russian. Cannot pronounce that. Duck YD. King Black Fox. Miss Manzano. Marian Ski Games. Sanuki Game Support. Octo Armor. Mr. Demonic Wolf. Charles Cruz or Charlie in a Box, Y2K $ Illy or Y2K Silly, JK McLovin, Yeravani Gunasikar, IDK what to put here, Lyndon C, Gout Raindrop 26, Roni P, RFC, Rahim Ullah 0, Fernando Civelli, Frank Nijao or Frank Taste Franktastic 254, Braveheart 008, Damien Cifuentes. There we go. Ave Destron, J. Rome Pagatama, Chris Cast, Gunpla Razi, Melben Galentes, Viri Yamura, and Keiko. And that is the list of those who made their subscriptions public. And for those who have not, that is okay. I still thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just have to thank you collectively. But, you know, that's fine. I'm not forcing you to go public. But it was an opportunity while we still had a relatively small community that this list wasn't going to be an entire video. So let's get on with the updates, yeah? So I'm going to start from the top. We're going to do anime, gaming, Gunpla, then IRL stuff. So let's start with anime. We're going alphabetical order. So if you've seen my video on anime, well, the first one got taken down. But I'm keeping up with 2 seasonal shows this time, which is Kowloon Generic Romance and Kijin Kentoshuku. Kind of funny they both start with a K. And those are the 2 seasonal shows that I am watching right now. Hopefully they're good, but you will have to be patient with me because I enjoy binge watching anime. So I'm probably going to wait till around when these shows are about to be over and then watch it, and then you'll get my post impressions. You know, we get a pre impressions and a post impressions. And in the meantime, I'm going to study up real quick on some books that I read. Basically just take some notes so that I can have a better structure in explaining story structure and genre structure and things like that, you know, fancy cinematography things, I guess. And let me know in the comments below what show would you like for me to review. I have a lot on my mind. I got Gundam Build Fighters, that's an obvious one. Bakemono Guitar has been bouncing around in my head. I got some opinions on that show that maybe some people haven't heard before. I haven't seen any reviews yet, so I don't want to taint my opinion. Yojo Senki I just watched, or Initial D. Gotta say it like that. You always have to say Initial D like that. Those commercial cuts were too cool. Now they're too cool. But anyways, yeah, so that's it for anime. Not a lot I'm keeping up with this season, but this is more seasonal anime that I've watched in a while. So it's got me a little excited. It's been a while since I've watched seasonal anime. And moving on to gaming, I'll remind you of the story of what happened with my Forza. So I used to stream Forza, but then I accidentally deleted my Xbox account. So no more Forza. So I've been itching to hit the streets. You know, that street scene. Been itching to hit the streets every once in a while. But, you know, life has got me by the horns. It got me busy in a good way. And also the Gunpla. So Forza, maybe, I don't know if I'll right now my mind is on Tropico 6 in particular. Tropico 6 and Anno. I like a city builder. So I'm thinking about starting a Tropico playthrough through the campaign with mods. And yeah, so I have mods. in Tropico. But if you don't, if you want to say, nah, Megane, I want to see that Forza Horizon again, I need to see them hit the streets, then, you know, let me know in the comments below whether I should hit the streets again over Tropico. I want to do both. Well, I think with Forza and Tropico, it'd be pretty easy to do both. And on paper, it sounds easy. But let me know in the comments below what you want to see. Do you want to see Tropico gameplay first? Okay, let me correct myself. Do you want to see Forza gameplay again? Because I'll be starting over. That'll be the exciting thing. So I'll be starting over with my starter car being broke. Yep, just like this little Volkswagen, and shaping it back up and starting from the bottom. That sounds like fun, actually. But let me know in the comments below, because otherwise, right now, you know, life's got me busy, and I'll explain. But let me know in the comments below. So that's it for gaming. Anno's a really good game. Tropico is just funny. It has a funny place in my heart. Maybe it's an island thing, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm from the islands, if you didn't know. No, not Jamaica. But anyways, yeah, and yeah, I think that covers it for gaming. Hold on, I took my notes. Yeah, and shout out to you if you stuck around for the gaming stuff. So let me see. Yeah, that's it for gaming. And now we are gonna get into Gunpla, cause Gunpla, yeah, I have a stack of, you know, we're gonna just start off with Gunpla. Oh man, Gunpla's really been awesome. So let me get you up to speed. I have a project called Project Spirit ongoing. It's just it's a little bit of a slowdown at the moment because I'm waiting for some materials to come through, and coincidentally they came today at the time of recording this audio/video, which is June 3rd. So you will get to see that in this video, excitingly, of some Gunpla I bought and some materials I bought. And it's just been taking a while because I like to use lacquer paints for my model kit building, and it's one of those situations where everybody needs clear coat, but apparently nobody has clear coat, you know? So it's like that, and everybody needs primer, but Mr. Hobby never has primer in stock. So it's like, okay, time to go to the competition. You know, it's crazy when and this is, if Mr. Hobby and Mr. Color, if you're watching, you got to be careful, because if you don't have the supply to meet the demand, people are just going to go elsewhere. And that's exactly what I've been led no choice but to go elsewhere. And luckily I've found some alternatives. And so to the point now where I might not even have to go buy Mr. Hobby and Mr. Color. You know, hey, not my problem, right? But that is the case, and I'll show you in the unboxing video. It's about to be awesome. And then beyond that, Project Spirit, I have 3 to 4 major crazy awesome projects in the works. I can't talk about it here. If you want to hear more about it, I have a video on Patreon talking about it, because I want to keep it a surprise. I want to keep it a surprise. It's gonna be cool. I also have some Gunpla helpful videos planned / lined up to help you in your model kit building journey. So they will be Gunpla tips, but I believe they're model kit tips that can also be applied to other model kits like aircraft and vehicles. So yeah, that's the lineup we got going on right now. And I'll give you a tour. Actually, I can give you a tour of everything, because I'm gonna bounce back to anime, because I forgot I got anime figures, but they need to be dusting. So I'm gonna have to show you some footage. I'll just give you a tour, but I'll give you a tour of everything: anime, gaming. I think I have footage of Gunpla. I gotta go look back, but we'll see. So you join me at my Nintendo collection. And these are all the games I got, you know. So I got Pokemon, Mario Kart, Kirby, Gundam Breaker 4. We're going to talk about that, of course. Bayonetta, we're going to talk about that, of course. Animal Crossing, you know, the good stuff. But this is the archives right here, you know. This is where it all began, to some extent. You know, you got, oof, look up, ooh, man, oof. Doing it dirty, there you go. Halo 2, Halo 1 somewhere in the house. Sims 2, used to be a big Sims fan. Fighting game, but you're mostly gonna see fighting game, racing games. Halo Reach, oh, you already know. Modern Warfare 3, you already know. I'm not gonna go into detail about any of these too much. You know, this is stuff, you know, the oldies. Just showing you where I came from, pretty much. Big Halo fan up until Halo 4. And then Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Big Need for Speed fan up until Hot Pursuit. And yeah, Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Pro Street, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Sonic Riders, you know, big racing. Look, my dad put us on gaming. I'm not gonna lie. I would show you the PlayStation, but you know, that's his stuff. I'm showing you my stuff. 2 copies of Borderlands, one's mine, one's my brother's. Modern Warfare, Diablo 3, that was fun. And then a couple of more of the newer stuff. That's Not Mine. Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. I still haven't beat that game. That's how I like strategy games. Strategy games, racing games, city building games, shoot and loot, Borderlands 1 and 2, Burnout, Band Hero, Call of Duty. Tropico. I'm upset I gave up Tropico 3. I traded that in because I had baby no money. So, you know, there goes that. And that's pretty much the gaming collection. Everything else is on PC. I graduated the PC in 2016, and I never looked back. But that's pretty much it. We're gonna move on. We are moving on to the anime collection. Now, in terms of anime, I actually don't have a lot of anime. I wasn't the one to pick up DVDs and CDs of animes. The only 2 that I have is Beyond the Boundary and Avatar: The Complete Series. Those are the ones I really, you know, genuinely cared about. Well, you know, when I started anime, I had no money. So this was a gift. These were both gifts. But I'm not really too keen on buying it, you know? We have streaming services. But in terms of anime, I do have figures. I got a little Katori figure back there from Contact Collection. And then I don't really have a lot of anime related figures. Honestly, I let them go because, you know, your opinion on anime changes sometimes. But then there's my Bayonetta. And you can see where the glasses fetish comes from. Yeah, it's something. So, you know, if that's my niche in anime, the Spectacle Beauties. I have another Katori right there. That is from, I forget, but I know this one's Holon from Real Drive. That was an anime. Shirai Meiko from Prison School, and those are just original illustrations back there. But this one got the follow eyes. Let me see if I can get it for you. Yeah, I like this one. That one's my favorite, and also this one's my favorite. They got the tracking eyes. That's pretty cool. This one's not as good, I think. But you gotta kind of put it at an angle to really make it work. So this is not the Gunpla collection. This is a little bit more anime. My 2 Bayonetta amiibos. Whew, I was so glad I got those because I see the price of the figures and they are unreasonable. But in regards to anime, yeah, I used to watch Beyblade, play Beyblade, you know, Acceleracers, Hot Wheels Highway 35, you know, all that fun stuff. I like a lot of forms of animation. And then bottom shelf, Master Grade Burning Gundam. That one is mine. The other 2, the Sengoku Astray and the Master Gundam, those are not mine. They're just there for the aesthetics. And then moving up from that, I'm gonna take you through everything. Ooh. A non-Gundam, my high-end master model Liger Zero. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I have the others on pre-order, but I might get hacked and slashed on the tariffs. And then I got my Destiny Gundam. I got him in the Southpaw style. You can see the shield on the right. And then high grade Wing Zero Hono. That's the extreme blast mode Destiny Gundam. And then above, another Shirai Mako. You know, this shelf is similar to the previous video that you've seen before. The only thing missing is the Amazing Exia Master Grade and the Real Grade Freedom. But now, you know, this is stuff you've seen before. So let me take you to the real good stuff. Or actually, I can show you my wallpaper. I can show you my wallpaper, hold on. So, yeah, this is the lock screen of my computer. So you can see, yeah, I'm not, at the time of recording, yeah, this is what time it is, but let's see if it'll pan out. There you go, I have it on slideshow, so it's all Bespectacled Beauties. And real quick, you know, oh, even more Bespectacled Beauties. That's from a certain Magical Index or a certain Scientific Railgun, one of those. More Kantai stuff. I was really into the Kantai stuff because, you know, you don't get a lot of Bespectacled Beauties in anime. So, you know, you take what you can. And there's my little Betsy. She's breathing, doing her thing. Yeah, so that's where all the editing and everything happens. But I only have the one computer, so it's between editing and exporting videos and gaming. So that's another thing. When you support the channel, I do probably want to get another setup so that I can game while I export videos. And we're gonna move back to the bench. And lo and behold, we're back at the bench, and look who decided to fall down. He just gets so excited. He has a hard time keeping himself together. Actually, here's some more guys, more figures. I got Nagato Yuki from the disappearing of Haruhi Suzumiya. Yes, ooh, almost forgot. And then I got my high grade strike. That's the first ever Gunpla that I built. Still holding on strong too. And then Gundam 00. And then some lady from the Fate series, don't know her name. It was I think I just impulse bought it on AmiAmi. But let's go through, I didn't even think about how I was gonna go through this collection. But let's just start it off the top. Okay, so this is the entire collection. You will see a lot of premium Bandai products, but I actually bought them from premium Bandai directly. And I recommend you do so as well. I don't want you overpaying. I see the prices that they charge for those things. It's ridiculous. I mean, okay, I understand. You know, we gotta eat. You know, people gotta make a living, but come on now, really? Okay, I'll say it as such. When you can buy it for the retail price from the official people, go ahead. You know, you just gotta be very patient. The only one that I did not buy from them was this one. I bought this from AmiAmi. I think somewhere between 7,000 and 9,000 yen, but it only cost me, I think, about somewhere between $60 to $66 before shipping from AmiAmi. So Eclipse Gundam Reactor 2, that's what that is. So I'll take you through the entire collection. I show you what I built, so let's see what is going to be built. Let's start from the top. I got the Real Grade Wing Zero Endless Waltz. Yeah, I plan on using that for a project with the Real Grade Wing. But then Bandai announced that they're making a Real Grade Wing Zero. So that's a high priority. I think I might be able to make something cool out of the three. Next, I got GF13. I'm gonna read off the box. GF13, Gundam Maxer. That one, he's a coolio. Honestly, that was an impulse buy. Maybe a giveaway, maybe. Next, the Master Grade Freedom Gundam, definitely building that one. I'm super excited for that one. That's the reason why you don't see the Real Grade Freedom on the shelf anymore, because I got the Master Grade. So this is my inspiration to get it done. Next, the Master Grade Justice. You already know, had to go. What is freedom without justice? Next, Master Grade Eclipse Gundam to go with the Eclipse Gundam Reactor 2. And I do have the packs that I'll show you to go with them. Next, Master Grade Sandrock Custom EW, yep. Also got from Premium Bondi. You got to be patient, you know. You can get it. Yes, the shipping is a little but if you got some stuff, like shipping is $10, it's flat rate. So if you're buying 2 model kits, shipping will still be $10. You're buying 3 model kits, shipping will still be $10 before tax. That's a positive about it. Next, Master Grade Wing Endless Waltz. And it's funny, you know, I didn't like this design for a long time, and then it finally warmed up to me, and then I got it as a gift. So, you know, thanks, fam. And of course, Sandrock with the Armadillo unit. So this is the regular Sandrock. Definitely going to get built. All these on the wall are definitely going to get built, except a few, and I'll go along. Epion Strang Drang. I hope I pronounced that right. My German friends will be able to correct me on that one. That one, yeah, that's a good one. Master Grade Wing Zero Fur Car. You know, I'm the wingman. You know, I couldn't. When they finally announced this and I finally got this kit's so nice, I might buy it twice. I don't know yet. My family also builds Gunpla, and funnily enough, my mother wanted 2 of these, so I got her 2 of these. But I might get 2 of these myself too. I don't know. It's cool. And then I got an expansion effects for what I wanted for the Master Grade Sazabi. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. That's a keeper. Master Grade Tallgeese Flugel. When I saw this, look, I'm not gonna lie. Tallgeese was not on my radar until I saw this one. Then I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then I got the Tallgeese 2 with it. And then Destiny Impulse Gundam. A little bit of a side note on that one. I'm kind of, well, no, I understand why they weren't able to add this into the movie, but I think it would have been nice if they did figure out a way to add this into the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom movie. Because this is the first, I think this is probably the first Mobile Suit that I like and bought that is piloted by a lady, Luminaria Hawk. And you know, they made her look fancy in that movie. And next, the Striker Pack, Raijin Striker Pack for the Eclipse Gundam, either one. I want to make them interchangeable color-wise. Next, the Gundam Base Perfect Strike Gundam. Now this, oof, man, this Gundam took me through Gundam versus Gundam on that PSP game. That's why me and the Strike got a special relationship. That held me over. When the Destiny failed, because the Destiny was like a 3000 GP Gundam. Oh, you know, I'm getting carried away. Blast Impulse Spec 2. Bondi's way of making you buy the same Gundam 3 times. And you know what? They got me because I pre-ordered the Sword Impulse Spec 2 as well. Yeah, you might see that in the video. Tallgeese 2. I got that, but I'll show you why. This one's definitely going to be a giveaway. The expansion part set for Gundam Barbatos, that's probably definitely going to be a giveaway. Not part of this giveaway, but in a future one. And then Master Grade Shenlong with the Liaoya unit. And then the Master Grade Death Scythe with the Rosette unit. You know, I've showcased these before, but I got them in the wall so you can see all the fanciness. And then we're going to start with the next pile because it couldn't fit. I was trying to fit it all on one wall. It couldn't fit. The High Grade Death Scythe Hell. I got this to combo with the High Grade Live Lance Heaven. So I think I'm thinking like a his and hers combo. That's why I got these two. I think that's gonna be really good. The Blazing Gundam. I'm thinking of a high grade team, and I'm thinking I might combine these 3 Gundams right here. So the Blazing Gundam, the Shenlong Gundam, and Gundam Sandrock. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a high grade team, you know, like a team of 3 Gundam. We're more on that. Master Grade RX-78-2. I like this one a lot, but I don't know if I have the time. This might be part of a giveaway, future giveaway. Master Grade Buster Gundam. I love I love Gundams with a big gun. You know, that's why I like the heavy arms so much too. But yeah, that one, I got some plans for that one. Definitely got some plans for that one. Next, I got the Wing Gundam Sky Zero. He's probably going to be part of my high grade team. You know, there's got to be a wing in my team, right? And then next, the Maneuver Striker for the Eclipse Gundam. That one's probably gonna, there's a high chance that one's gonna go with the Reactor 2, but I want to swap them out, you know, make them look both good on both Gundams. And then I also have Gundam Helios and Gundam Perfect Strike Freedom. These I plan on incorporating into the high grade team. I'm trying to make a high grade team with the high grades I have. Yeah, because I'm not trying to buy more high grades. You already see how much I got. This is too much. And then next we have the Master Grade Heavy Arms Custom from Endless Waltz, as well as the Master Grade Tall Geese 3. This was an impulse buy, but honestly, I like the visor and the mask on the Tall Geese 3, so this was definitely worth it. I was having some regrets, but no regrets now. No regrets now. And then to accompany some of the Gundam, I have the expansion parts set for the Tall Geese 2, Master Grade Death Scythe Hell, and the Ultron Gundam. So I have the Tall Geese 2. I do not have the Death Scythe Hell yet. I have the Ultron Gundam on pre-order, so that's 2 out of 3 down. We're making progress. And then also a double fin funnel custom unit for RX-93, the new Gundam, for a CAW version. We'll see. I have a lot on my plate. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not sure if that one's a keeper. That's for a special project. This is for, well, I had the Destiny Impulse and I was like, okay, it'd be kind of, I gotta get this, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get that for the Destiny Impulse. And I got this not knowing that I would pre-order the Sword Impulse Spec 2. And I got this. This is the Destiny Impulse expansion kit. But what I like about it is that it also makes it applicable to other Gunpla, so you can put it on real grades and high grades. I'd rather have it than not need it. I had disposable income. Look. Don't let this wall fool you. Your boy ain't living right. I gave up a lot of my social life to get this. You know, my Gunpla money is mixed in with my fun money. So it was either Gunpla or hanging outside. You can see the choice I made. Next, I have a assisting weapon aircraft. You've seen this in a previous video if you watched it. And this is to accompany a new edition, real grade RX-93 new Gundam. Absolutely. You know, in the video games, this man is a tough cookie, a really tough cookie. I'll tell you that for sure. He don't play around. And next, but not least, is the stack of Gundam that I am considering for future giveaways. And before we start that, I will talk about the giveaways right now. So this giveaway will be for subscribers of the channel. So, you know, if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe right now and you'll get your chance. And I want you to like the video or dislike the video. I want to see the engagement up high. I want to see you guys actually genuinely engage with this content. So what I mean by that is I want to see at least 50% likes and or dislikes. But if you dislike the video, you best have a good reason in the comments below. You know, constructive criticism, I'll say that. And yeah, so the likes will show me that you are interested in the giveaway. And if you want to actually participate, I'd like for you to comment down below. You know, comment down below. So subscribe and you got a chance. subscribe when you have a chance, like the video or dislike the video to keep the engagement high. And I say at least 50%. So if 100 people watch this video and at least 50 of you like and or dislike the video, we're good to go. You know, I have the confidence to keep it going. But if we don't, I don't know. I'll think about it. But if you want to participate, actually genuinely participate, comment down below. Comment down below and say what you're going to be. Well, let me tell you what's on the table. Comment down below what you're going to use your gift for the giveaway. It's going to be 2 Amazon gift cards. It's valued at $25 each, so a total of $50. I want to help make you a build fighter as well. Take off some of the pressure. Look, we got taxes, we got tariffs, yada, yada, yada. Let me help you out. Help me help you. I bought too much Gunpla. So help me help you. So the Gundams that are up on the table for the future. Gundam Ground Urban Combat Type. Everything is included in the box with the exception of the beam sabers. I was going to use these for a project, but that project changed its image very quickly. So I will put the beam sabers back in a little plastic baggie like this. But other than that, everything in the kit is here. Let me see if I can open it with one hand. Maybe easier if I do it from the back, right? That's the hardest thing to do on camera, open a Gunpla box. But yeah, you know what? No need. Everything is in here. Everything is in here except the beam sabers. So that's that. Next, Gundam 00 Command Quant. Still sealed. Gundam Barbatorus, still sealed. Gundam Goof Crimson Custom. And this one I'm a little bit on the fence about. Maybe. We'll see. Gundam Astray Red Frame Inversion. This one I actually had to get from Ami. Very, they taxing over here on the stateside. So I got this from Ami probably about a year ago, just to finish the Gundam Breaker Backlog collection. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to build all this collection. I have a lot of Gunpla to build. And what else? I can also guarantee you, yeah, for my Gundam Barbatos fans, I will be this is also on the table for future giveaways. This is also on the table. So, on top of the kit, but I cannot, you know what? Let's see if we can play Jenga. Let's see if we can play Gunpla Jenga. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. One hand. Like a boss. Yeah, there you go. Boom. That's Gunpla Jenga. I had it right there. That might. There we go. So, expansion parts set for the Barbatos. It was a complete impulse buy. So, all of these are up for opportunity, but I would like to see engagement into content. All I ask it for you to do is do stuff that's free 99. And in return, I'd like to give you some Gunpla that I bought too much Gunpla. I bought too much Gunpla, so here's some Gunpla. And that is pretty much it. I guess an outside tour. Well, this is my whole workspace if you wanted to see it. It's a little bit, yeah, actually let me get a tour. So yeah, this is also from the primer videos, and perfect grade up there. And then that binder holds all the decals for the Gundams on the wall. So I actually have decals from Delphi Decal for all of the Gundams that you saw, most of them actually, and my primers. So I got it organized. So my finishing steps are up here, painting and modifications in the middle, and assemblies at the bottom, with the exception of some cleaning products. But that's how this stuff is set up. But I'm also going to show you some new stuff that I got. And we'll go from there. And you can tell we got a lot to unbox. Some of it's Gunpla, some of it isn't. And I'll go through, we're gonna do the most exciting, most related to the channel first, which is these two boxes right here. But I'm gonna set you up on the desk and we're gonna get started. So let me see if I can do this. Wait. Put you on the tripod. There we go. And I'm gonna see if I can get the box in frame, but let me work on that. All right, we're in there. Now, first step, a hobby tip. Save your hobby blades for the hobby. Use a knife or a box cutter in this scenario. And that's how you know this is fresh. I haven't even opened the box yet. I know what's in it. But I wanted to open this up with you because these are the new kits. I think I have some footage of, well, we'll just find out. I'll talk about that later. All right. Now, let me take my mosquito band off. I'm not outside. There we go. Oh, I might have to lift my lights up. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. First out the box. Oh, didn't mean to bump into you. Real Great God Gundam, look at that. I look forward to building this. Domo! Oh, can it really do a kick like that? Oh, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Hold on, let me see if I can get it right there. Look, that kick right there, that's what I was looking for. Oh yeah, this is about to be, an awesome build. I can't wait to build that one. And moving on, you know me, there's only 2 model kits in here, but these 2 I had to get before. I was trying to get my hand on the real grade for a long time, the real grade Burning Gundam. I would call it Burning Gundam because I'm a Christian. You know, it's complicated. But Master Grade Death Scythe as well. I was gonna get these from another store, but they ran out of stock, and everybody was running out of stock. So I kind of pulled the trigger on these 2, just so that I wouldn't FOMO. Well, this was a FOMO buy, but I know these are kits I'm going to build for sure, 100%. And I think that is the most exciting piece of, unboxing, because everything else is going to be supplies and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is supplies. This is paint tools for today and tomorrow. Ooh, and they come in a nice container. So here's what we got. We got 4 bottles of lacquer thinner, leveling properties from Kaizo/Mecha Empire. Yes, yes, yes. This was definitely, and this is what I was telling Mr. Hobby, Mr. Color, you know, when you don't have enough supply to meet your demand, this is what's gonna happen. People are just gonna find alternatives, and we will. You can also get some Display. I think Display has some available on new type, but I wanted this one just to support the man. You know, he helped shake off that scaredy catness I had about painting Gunpla. And then also, at the perfect time, I also got his Metallic mecha markers. Let me see if I can open up the box for you. Which way does it? Oh, the box almost tore. It looked like somebody was really trying to. This box looked really banged up, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, we're here for the colors. We're not here for the box. As long as the markers are okay and they look okay. Yeah, these boxes are clean, so we ain't got too much to worry about. Metallic markers, because I figured this will help save a lot of masking. And I got some primers. Oh, and a nice little container. I actually like this container a lot. So I got 2 of each color. It should be 2 of each color. So I got 2 bottles of white. Yeah, these are 30 ml jars. 2 bottles of gray. Yeah, white, gray. Dark gray. Well, there's a color missing. Oh, no, no, they're not. We're good. I was about to trip. White, gray, dark gray, pink, and black. Black is in here. But this is the less exciting stuff, so, you know. Take it as you will. But I needed some primers because apparently Mr. Color likes to resupply their stuff once in a blue moon. And again, Mr. Color, if you don't have the supply to meet your demand, this is what happens. We go to other alternatives. Now, there are other companies out there like Gaia Notes and Display. I don't even know if Display makes primers. I gotta go check. But you know, I just like to minimize. Well, no, I like to explore different brands, but I like to stay when I find. Well, look, I just wanted to try and stay in with Mr. Color on the primers, but I have no problem getting primers from other people if they work and if it's in stock. Simple as that. I sound salty, don't I? Yeah, I've been trying to get my hands on some more primers, primarily the leveling thinner as well. It's like, geez Louise, I ordered my first batch in like July or something like that, and it's still yet to come back in stock, I think. No, I think it came back in stock once. Go figure. So these are going to go actually right on the hobby shelf somewhere. I'm running out of space to put these things. Well, no, these panel liners got to go up there. Yeah, okay, so that's box number 2, which is basically just painting supplies. 4 bottles of this. I just needed enough to make sure I can dilute all of these primers because they dilute at it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so you're gonna be diluting this with 3 parts thinner, 1 part paint. Imagine that. So basically 90 milliliters of thinner is gonna go in here. So that's 120 milliliters of primer, airbrush ready. 120 milliliters. And let me show you what that looks like. This is approximately 120 milliliters right here. This is a 4-ounce bottle of some all clad. So you'll be able to get this, will be able to fill up this. If my math is right. 30, 60, 90, yeah. 120 milliliters, yeah. Okay. And that is it for Gunpla supplies and everything else. Now it's time to get to the car stuff, which is exciting. Now, car stuff I haven't talked about at all yet, but we needed a new car. And we needed something a lot more reliable than what I was currently driving. And I got one. And luckily I'm able to share some of the products with you that just came in today. So let me go, well, I'm gonna have to turn around. I'm gonna have to take you off this and show you. But let me go cut open the boxes first, because I can, yeah, let me cut open the boxes first. All right, everything's open. So everything else from here on in is car related. So I got myself a new car. Well, for those of you that don't know, my old car was a Lexus. I don't have too much footage or pictures of it. I wasn't really that social kind of guy, but I sure as hell did crash it. So had to get something new, and something fits within my needs. Because my ass was just about to go and try and get that IS 500 again, but it was not within the budget. But was within the budget was a Corolla. You know, I could buy that, pay that easy. The Lexus we got to work for, we got to grind hard for. So that's another journey thing. If you want to see me get the Lexus, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't, you too. But we got some mud flaps or mud guards for all four wheels. Not really exciting, but I could take it out the package. Why not? Why not? Let's take it out the package. This is for the front left. So I gotta do some, it's gonna require some drilling here and here, because the model that I do have does not have it installed, or, you know, it didn't come with it when I got it. So that's got to go on. That's gonna be my first modification, besides floor mats, all-weather floor mats that I got, but that's not exciting. Oil filter's not exciting. So let's move on to the next exciting package, which is car care products. But I gotta go into story mode, story time for you. And this is the small business stuff really gets you, really gets you. So here's what we're gonna do. So this has to get cleaned and coated, right? So I'm going to use a coating for it called a trim coat. Now this is a Frame Pro trim coat from a company called Ammo. I'll say, I don't know if I can say he's small, but I say he's smaller. Yeah, I'll say he's smaller than Meguiar's and stuff like that, but he makes them. When I first got into car cleaning, I went crazy, and then I found somebody who was even crazier than me. Look at this Frame Pro. This will make your frame look golden or crispy. I don't even know why I'm showing you the instructions, but there is that. What's this on here? Oh, something I gotta clean up. Okay, but that's not an issue. But it's the smaller guys, it's the smaller ones that really get you. But let me show you. So I'm just gonna put the photo here, because with one of my orders, I think earlier this year, he sent me a thank you with my dream car. My dream car used to be the Ford GT, but then it became the Lexus. But I never told him this. But I didn't have to tell him. I guess, ooh, positive energy and God's on my side. So that really kind of rung the bell right there. But I've been buying his products for like years now, since like 2021. The only regret is I never got to put any of his products on my Lexus. Go figure, right? On customers' cars, yes, I used it. On my car, no, not at all. So, but this man, crazy. But some of these stuff didn't exist. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. And this is I'm gonna put this on all the frame. So this is gonna go on my frame and on the mud guards. And then I got an enamel coat for the paint. So this is the ceramic coating. It's a ceramic coating. This is what I'm gonna put on the paint. That's for the paint. We're gonna go even crazier. I got a ceramic coating. This man makes a ceramic coating for wheels and metal. I said, I mean, there are probably other companies that do it, but I'm not gonna lie. I like his products a lot. They smell good. Now you can use your favorite detailing products, but these are just mine because his He has a product called Spit, which is like a detailer. It smells great. See, the difference between cheap and quality, or economy and quality detailing products, I'll say, is what's not in it and their smell. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the times, the economy ones, they don't smell like anything. So, ceramic coat on the wheels and the paint. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. After that, we're gonna throw some wax on. Now this is a wax that he makes. I just like it because it smells nice. But we're gonna throw this on and we're gonna go crazy with it. But we're not finished yet. I told you, I'm crazy. When I come with a car cleaner, I'm crazy. And this man crazier than me. After the wax, we're gonna put on that show car wax right here. Yeah, this just came in today. Or at least at the time of recording this video. So this carnauba wax mixed in with ceramic. Imagine that. So this is gonna be the top off right here. This is gonna be the top off right here. Yeah, I haven't even used this yet. Some of these products didn't even exist when I had my car. But we're not done yet. No. I told you, when it comes to car cleaning, I got crazy. We got another wax. But you're thinking, what? Why you got two waxes? Nah, this wax. Okay. Yeah, I'll scan that. This is, if you want to, that's a little scan to figure out how to use the product best. This right here. Ooh, and it's in a nice box too. Look at this. Let me see if I can even read it. No, it doesn't. This is a wheel wax. I got a wax for the wheels. I told you I was crazy. Wheel wax right here. I wonder what this smells like. Let me see what this smells like. I gotta know. Look at that right there. Ooh, it smells like grapes. Let me put it up towards you. It smells like grapes. Oh yeah, yeah, we about to go crazy with it. Yeah, we about to go crazy with it. And then for the maintenance washes, we got the ceramic spray wax. Yeah, you can hear that right there. So I like to treat all my cars with it. You gotta show them a little love. This Corolla about to spoil me. It's a new car and I've never experienced new car before. But we about to do her right. We about to do her right here. It's about to be ooh. She is about to, she not even gonna know what, she not even gonna know. But we got a wax ceramic. It's yeah, we about to be the cleanest Corolla out here. If this doesn't make me the cleanest Corolla in Georgia, I don't know what will. And that is, I think, it for show and tell, besides showing y'all. Nah, I think I already have footage on that. We'll find out. But yeah, this will do it for the detailing products. This is all the stuff that came in. So yeah, that's it for this tour of the unboxing. And would you look at this, the unboxing keeps on going. So we're on another day and we got another box. And this one is from Hobby Link. And this one's real funny because Hobby Link is located in Georgia and I live in Georgia. And this was the last package to show up. But it is what it is. So Sunborn is just more paints, which I gotta unwrap. I don't think I brought my knife. Did I buy this many paints? Oh yeah. I sure did. And the real grade Force Impulse. Yeah, this is gonna be for a fancy project that I got going on. Look at that. Oh, the box is just a little bit. Oh yeah, I look forward to building this bad boy right here. Oh yeah. And I think that'll do it for the unboxing. I think the rest is just my invoice. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it for the unboxing. So this was the last package to show up. This one I'm really excited for. I decided not to go for the Spec 2 because we're gonna paint it anyways. So there was no need to do that. I mean, yeah, I think I do miss out on the gun, I think. That was in the movie, but who cares? All right, yeah, that's it for the unboxing now. Wait, no, actually, you know what? I guess we'll I'll show you what colors I'm going with. Now, it's recommended. Well, let me go grab my knife, my proper knife. All right, I'm back. With the proper knife. Of course, hobby tip, save the hobby knives for the hobby and use your unboxing knife for unboxing. So, since we're doing a tour, might as well, right? But I will say they do package it well. How am I gonna do this? Impulse. I have to move out the way. Okay. I mean, we could just rip into it, right? Here we go. So these are all, I can tell you what they are. These are all Mr. Color Clear GX. Because when I was working with the mica powders, what's up, Fibo? What's up? Yeah, Fibo in the house. Working with mica powders, right? And I was like, well, I don't have to use clear all the time. So these is a bulk up clear silver, clear violet. These are all clears. Clear silver and gold. Remind me of some Pokemon stuff right here. That clear silver and gold. Remind me of the game cartridges, man. Good times, good times. Okay. And I gotta look at my invoice to make sure I got everything. Okay, yeah, it's over there in the box. With Big Bad Toy Store and where else did I get my package from? Who did I order from? Robot Kai. Yeah, that was just paints. That was just paints and primers and thinners. Another violet, clear deep blue. I could have sworn I ordered 2 deep blues. Oh, you know, it might be in another pack. I'm over here sweating already. Another clear silver. And this is a clear green. Now, I already had a set of these sitting on the shelf. I just wanted to bulk up because I think this might be a really good move. I think this might be hot. This might be a hot idea that I came up with. Because I work dominantly in mica powders. Another clear black. Let's see. Clear deep red, I think I showed that. No, I didn't. This is the first one out. Another deep green. Oh. Clear deep blue. These are nice colors too. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't wait to spray these. And last but not least, my second clear deep red. It almost like the cap looks almost like a brown. There is a brown of this, surprisingly. And that's it. Oh, that is it for my Hobby Link order. And let's see. Checking the invoice right here. Let's see, I got my RG Impulse, clear black 2, clear red 2, clear deep blue 2, clear green, clear violet, clear silver and clear gold. All right, invoice is in. We are good to go. All right, now we're done with the unboxing. Oh, safety first. set that aside. And I think that is it until the next unboxing. And that will do it for this monthly update video. So in summary, what do you have to look forward to? A giveaway, actually. That'll be the first thing, a giveaway. So this giveaway, I want to put it in these monthly update videos because this covers all fans of the channel, you know, my anime fans, my gaming fans, and my Gunpla fans. I don't want anybody to miss out. So I'm going to try to do it in videos that are broadly topicked. So, you know, if you're not here for the gaming, you won't miss out, and vice versa. So this giveaway, I plan for it to be 2 Amazon gift cards, and 2 of you have a chance to win. And here are the rules. We're gonna start off real smooth. 2 of you have a chance to win. It's gonna be for subscribers only. I suppose that was obvious. Subscribers only, and I want you to keep the engagement up. And what do I mean by that? So let's just say if this video, by the time the next monthly update video comes out, if this video got 100 views, I want at least 50% of y'all to like or dislike the video. But then again, that opens us up for trolling. Just keep the engagement up. Just keep the engagement up. So like the video, or I guess dislike, you know, keep the engagement up. I want to see high engagement. If we have less than 25% engagement, we're going to have to, you know, we're just going to roll it over. Let's just say it like that. So I want to see the engagement up and high and up there. You know, I don't want to see low engagement on the likes and dislikes and then y'all just come here for the free stuff. No. We don't do discount junkies here. So keep the engagement up, and that will be the condition precursor for letting this giveaway go off. And now if you want to participate, I would like for you to comment down below, and you can comment on whichever topic of the channel that you like the most. So like for anime, you can talk about which anime you want me to review or which anime you're looking forward to this spring season, something like that. You know, I'll leave it open-ended. Similar for gaming, you know, if you want to see some Tropico, you say vote El Presidente. You know, if you likes to see some Tropico, make some noise, you know how we do it around here. Or if you're like, nah, man, I need to see you hit the streets. Then yeah, we'll, you know, that's another thing to say, go get Forza. But, you know, you can comment on gaming if you're a gaming fan. And Gunpla fans, which kit are you looking forward to building? I'm curious to know what you're building. Right now, for me, it's Project Spirit. It's the high grade bear guy. No, the variant of the bear guy. I just don't have the name on my head right now. I'll have to go to the other room and find out. I'm in my room, not in the project room, the hobby room. There we go. Or, you know, if you're just new to the channel and you're just like, hey, you know, I just found your channel. What's going on here? You know, let me know in the comments below what you're about to use this gift card on should you win. Because, hey, look, you know, we live in tumultuous times with the economic scenario, cost of living crisis, all that stuff. So allow me to help you. You help me grow the channel. I help you grow your enjoyment in life. And also, I want to show you some model kits that could be on future giveaways. And that's why I'm really urging for the engagement to be up, because I bought too many model kits. So I'm in a position where I'm staring at some of them and I'm like, I'm probably not going to build this. There's a very high chance I'm not going to build some of these. So I'll show you those, along with some other goodies that just came in today. Actually, yeah, I had 3 packages came in. 4 packages came in today. 1 came in yesterday. I'm going to show most of it, if not all of it, but just to show you what I've been so busy with and everything, you know, to explain. I got to explain myself, you know, I got to be accountable. But on that note, I'd like to thank you for sticking around, and I really do appreciate it. You know, I know I've been trying to do everything under the sun, but we're gonna make sure we do quality over quantity at the very best. That's why I paint Gunpla too, but quality over quantity. So on that note, thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see and you're interested in sticking around, hit that subscribe button. Or, you know, if you like this video in particular, you know, hit that like button. Or constructive criticism is always welcome. And comment down below. You know how YouTube goes. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.